Hey, what's up? Um, golly. Um, honestly don't know what I want this video to be, but yeah, I've been going through it. Like, it's been really tough, and I think that's really evident on this YouTube channel because breaks and everything like that just kind of show that, and definitely the lack of quality too. Because I honestly don't know, but I was really going through it. I was at work and I was so up here. Like, I was doing my job, but at the time it was like I felt like I wasn't even present. Like, when you're physically there but you're not mentally there. Not in a bad way, but you're just not on that current, you know, physical presence. I was all up in here just thinking, and I've thought about a lot of things, and man, it sucks. If I'm being honest, it truly sucks. Oh, let me move the mic right here. Oh, I did get a new mic. This is my first professional one. I think it's pretty dope. It got what's call it? It got.
No.
I was trying to say it has what do you call that? Noise cancellation, so it only picks up my voice. Everything else is kind of just out there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I bought it on eBay. Appreciate that. But I honestly don't know how to fix this. Is this a cry for help? I don't know. Because one thing about me is I struggle to know when I'm in a rut. Like, I will let things get really bad before I come to realization, like, okay, this is bad, and that's not good at all, but it's something I've always struggled with. And I've seen the signs, like when I was younger, around like 16, I wouldn't know that I was in a bad space, like a mental space, until it got too bad. I've gotten better at it. Like, I'm not saying I just sit around and let it fester, but it's kind of hard to be, if I'm being honest with you. And I was thinking about this, and I got home, I opened up YouTube, and I watched like all these recent videos of mine, and then I watched all the first ones. Like, these feel like two different people, if that makes sense. The more recent one, yeah, the editing is better, but didn't really have that fire, to say the least. It didn't have the fire to those videos. Now, if we go back to where I first started, those videos had the fire, and everyone will call it something different. When you create something, right, you'll know when everyone creates something, whether that's music, art, um, I don't know, anything that you make that is original, or maybe not even original. When you just make stuff, when something's gonna be fire. Some people call it the spark, or whatever you want to call it, but for me, it was a fire. Like, I felt it in my soul. That might sound crazy, and I might be exaggerating, but that's how I truly felt about it. There's so many videos earlier on that had that fire, and I look at these videos, the newer ones, and it's such a lack of that. And I'm not gonna say that I found the problem, but it needs to be fixed. This can't go on any longer, if I'm being honest. Like, I would take the old videos over these new videos any day of the week, and that's honestly sad. Because no, but yeah, I honestly, like I said, I don't know how long this has been going on up here. I've been, I would, like, if you were to ask me if I were all right, I'd probably say yeah, because I go to work, I come home. If I edit a video, I do that. If I don't, I go to sleep. I wake up, I play video games. Because that's like my passion. I've been doing this since I was little. But yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. But I feel like it's taking its toll. I've been pushing aside all the stuff that I should have been doing and handling when it first started. And I remember on this most recent break where I didn't upload for a month, I knew in the back of my mind, like, this is something I want to pursue in and then really achieve what I want to do and be really successful at that even. But I just, it was hard for me to kind of focus a bit, whether that was in terms of getting up or trying to actually record a video. Because I feel like I can really edit videos. Like I think me just opening the app, it kind of just, it flows. It's kind of natural now. But as far as turning that console on and pressing record, it was tough for me. It was really tough for me because it started out like, okay, all right, I don't feel too good up here. I'm a week, 2 weeks maybe. 2 weeks became 3, and then 4, and then a month, almost 2 months. And the video that I just uploaded, that's been on private for maybe a month now, you know? So it doesn't feel very genuine like I wanted it to be. Because when I first started this channel, like I was saying, when I first started this channel, me and my friends, we uploaded videos just to do it. And that was one of the best things that probably ever happened to me, because there was no, I need to make money or I needed to, reach a certain status. I was just doing this for fun. And when you create from that pure of a perspective, things come out so much better. And I feel like people notice that. Like, you can tell when someone's just doing this for whatever reason, or they're doing this for just because they want to do it. Those are two different things, and people can obviously tell the difference. And I was just sitting there. I watched maybe seven of my videos, not all the way through, but just watching from the way I sounded, how happy I was whenever what was going on. And it was like, man, I need that back. I need that fire. Now, after I made that realization, I was like, okay, how do I like, what's the steps to this? And honestly, I couldn't even begin to think, how do I get back from that? But I know for sure that up here is gonna have to change. This mindset and the way I approach my problems and I solve them, that has to change. And I kind of accepted that, because where I want to be, I want to be like with the best. You know what I mean? Like, when you think about certain YouTubers, you be like, oh, he's the GOAT, and it's no question. You know what I mean? That's where I want to be. I want that. And I honestly don't deserve that at all. But I want to be there. I want to be in that topic of conversation, I want to be one of the greats to ever do it. And that's gonna that's gonna take a lot of work, and I know it will. But that's where I honestly wanted to be. I thought about it. I thought about my current life, and I'm like, dude, I don't. There's no other option, dude. Because seeing all these creators that I watched growing up, like, those people were that people. Like, they were him or her. They were goated. Always. It was never a question. Be like, oh, you watch Vanos Gaming? Of course I watch Vanos Gaming. He's the GOAT. Or hey, you watch Berleezy? Of course I watch. You see what I mean? Like, those people have solidified their spot as the GOAT in YouTube Rushmore, right? I'm like, dude, I want to be up there too. Because it's crazy. Honestly, I respect those people so much, man. Because without them, I probably wouldn't be doing this at all. And I try to take inspiration from my favorite creators without trying to copy them. That it was a lot more so copying earlier on, but it felt genuine. Like, I just wanted to be like them. But in life, you have two choices. You could be a cheap copy of somebody else, or you could be the best version of you. And there's only one you. Like, regardless if there's trillions of people on this planet, there's only one you. And nobody can ever beat you, you know. So with that being said, this is all just a current state. This is a current status of my mind right now. It's very cluttered and dirty. I feel like I want to go through and just full house clean this, because this is crazy, dude. I know this video was very like on a tangent. Like this where there was no plan when I hit record. This was just me off the dome, you know. And yeah, I was thinking going forward, I was gonna change up the channel a little bit. I was gonna play different games, because usually when I first started, I only played console games. Now that I have a PC, I want to get more into indie games, because the quality right now is just insane. Like indie games right now are picking up the slack for AAA games right now. Like it's insane. There's so many like I remember when Amanda's Adventure, I think it's Amanda's Adventure dropped. I really wanted to play that. So now that I have the ability to actually play that, I'm definitely gonna do that. And I would love for these videos to be on the channel, you know. I know I have a lot of work to do. I want to finish, like if I had to make like a a plan, I think we need to finish the Batman series first, including Origins, Arkham Knight, and Arkham City, with all the DLCs included. Knock those out, and then that's when I'll start doing like suggested playthroughs and horror and indie games, because honestly, that the horror game scene is popping. If I'm being honest, it's actually insane. But it's something I definitely want to do, want to try, because I've done nothing but console game my whole life. So when I got something new to experience, I say let's do it. You know, honestly, it seems a bunch of fun. I've seen so many clips on TikTok and YouTube of people just genuinely having fun playing these games that are funded by these small development studios, and they just be working their butts off. And it just seems fun to me. So I say let's do it. But yeah, I know this video is such a tangent. I'm gonna do my best to edit all the dead space out and you know, make it look presentable. But yeah, that's current status of my mind. I feel like I'm okay, but you know, I obviously got some issues that are just festering right now, and I don't want to take a break because they're there, because that's what I would usually do. I would, if something were going on, I would leave YouTube completely. I wouldn't even think twice about it, right? Which I don't think is a bad decision, but when you have the dreams and goals that I do, that's not good. You know, I'm not saying that, hey, you got to work through the worst day of your life, but I feel like I got to do something, because if I don't, this dream is only going to slip away from me. You know, nothing waits for nobody. You know, the usual saying is time waits for nobody, but nothing waits for nobody. Whether that's a dream, opportunity, or anything in life, nothing sits there and waits. You know? So, yeah, I've realized I've come full circle in this YouTube stuff. Been doing it for a few years now. And, yeah, it's definitely something I gotta fix. How am I gonna fix it? I can't tell you right now. I honestly don't know, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this for sure, because it's starting to affect my personal life too. It's so crazy, man. So crazy. Before I like end this video, but me and my mom, we never really had it like that growing up. So there would always be stuff I had that I didn't necessarily need, like toys and clothes I outgrew and games I didn't want to play. And she always taught me from a younger age to, you know, give back. That's something I definitely want to do again. It's been years since I've donated something. I've volunteered at my local mission, Arlington in Texas. Great foundation too. Uh, Truly nice people. But I think I'm gonna bring that back. I feel like that would be great for the soul. But yeah, that was just a little, backstory. But yeah, I'm about to go get to work, cut this camera off, and truly lock in because it's well needed right now. So May 25th, hopefully I can get this next video up no later than Wednesday. I mean, like Wednesday is the absolute deadline here, or maybe even Monday, and. But hey, for sure. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna let you go about your day. Thank you for listening to me. Honestly, I appreciate you watching this. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but right now I'm at 17 minutes of recording. So I appreciate you for listening. No matter how long you listen, if it was only a minute or the full 17, it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and go try to, fix this. Probably gonna make a bowl of oatmeal while I'm at it. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me get in the frame. Let me get in the frame. Hold on, hold on. See you Wednesday or Monday. Anytime. Next. Go. You said go. Okay. All right. See you. Yeah, I definitely killed that. That felt very genuine.